Alright guys, so today I want to answer a question that a lot of people have asked me in the past and where I commonly hear about misconceptions or false opinions that are either unknowingly or knowingly spread on purpose. Now, before I start with today's video, I thought about structuring a whole video series around this topic. So if you're interested in me sharing some additional insights on, let's say, how many XIM users could actually be out there, how many people in the top 500 on consoles are using a XIM, or how to identify mouse over controller players, then please post your feedback in the comment section. At least for me, this sounds like quite a lot of fun, and I'm fairly sure that a lot of people out there would love to know more about these topics as well. But let's start with today's topic. Can a XIM user get banned on Xbox Live or PlayStation Network? Now let's go over XIM Nexus first. If you own a XIM Nexus, then the short answer is no, you cannot get banned. And if you own a XIM 4, XIM Apex or the upcoming new XIM mouse and keyboard adapter, then the short answer is also no, you cannot get banned for using these. All XIM products are legal on Xbox and PlayStation. If that is all you wanted to know, then you can stop watching now, but if you want to know the actual reasoning behind my answer, then I will go into more detail now. There are two reasons for why you cannot get banned. The first one is rather trivial and can be seen as a fallback option or a security net. It will work on top of the second reason that I will talk about in a minute. So if something will ever change in regard to the second reason, then you will still have this fallback option. Now, what actually is this fallback option? Every XIM product uses an authentication controller, and that authentication controller is the only thing that the console can see. So regardless of what kind of input you are doing, the console will always only see an original console controller sending the inputs. Now, this fallback option is all about being invisible and undetectable. The second reason is a bit different and more about the legal situation. On Xbox and PlayStation, both console manufacturers are dictating rules that everyone must follow. This includes players such as yourself, but also game developers or anyone who wants to interact with the console. If a game developer wants to release a game on a console, then they must make sure that their game doesn't violate these rules. This is very similar to how traffic rules work. The government dictates how these rules look like and what kind of vehicles are allowed to drive on the streets. And on consoles it works in the same way. One of the core principles of XIM products is to not violate these rules, and as a result will prevent XIM products from getting banned. On top of that, both Sony and Microsoft have no interest in banning mouse and keyboard adapters, and they even sell their own official mouse and keyboard adapter, which is the result of a partnership with Hori. So what does that mean for game developers? Some game developers often publish statements in which they claim that mouse and keyboard users are not allowed to play their console games. These statements are kind of questionable since they have no legal right to enforce such a ban, but the developers make it look like as if they have. A game developer is only allowed to add additional rules for as long as these don't violate the existing rules of the console manufacturer. And banning mouse and keyboard users would certainly do that. Now, here are two examples for that. In 2018, the developer of Fortnite temporarily banned mouse and keyboard adapters. But 2 weeks later, they had to undo the ban as they had no legal right to do that. Another example is Overwatch. The former head of Overwatch, Jeff Kaplan, openly admitted in the Blizzard forums that they are not allowed to ban mouse and keyboard users. Their hands are tied, and it is up to the console manufacturers to change their rules. I have linked the statement in the video description. So next time you will read about a game developer addressing XIM products or mouse and keyboard adapters, you will know that it's basically just PR talk. Now, we do not know if the console manufacturers will change their rules, but so far they have shown zero interest in doing that. And given how close Sony and Hori are, I really do not see this happening anytime soon. But even if they do, you will still have the fallback safety of your XIM being completely invisible to the console. So next time someone tells you that you are cheating by using a XIM, you can tell them that XIM devices are perfectly fine and legal on both Xbox and PlayStation. So guys, if you enjoyed the video, hit the like button or maybe even subscribe to this channel to not miss out on any of the upcoming videos. Also, contrary to popular belief, this channel is not an official XIM channel. I run this channel in my free time to bring you guys the latest XIM news and tricks. So if you want to support what I do, then maybe consider to join the YouTube channel membership. Channel members usually get around 1 to 4 weeks of early access to all new videos. Plus, we also have a nice little Discord to discuss XIM settings and other stuff. But that's about it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching, and I will maybe see you in the next one.